So, how did my client go from wanting $200,000 a year as an entrepreneur to actually enrolling one client at $200,000 and many in the pipeline? One of the biggest obstacles to having a big, beautiful, bold, audacious goal is focusing on what it is that you think you can do or you cannot do versus what it is that you truly desire. And the first way of thinking when we're thinking of, oh, what can I do? What can't I do? It's really focusing on the past. It's based on past results, and it's really based on your comfort zone. And this is going to keep you getting what you already have, recreating the current situation. When you choose to courageously acknowledge your desires, right? And you really, really go for them, even though they may scare you because you really don't know how you're going to achieve them. This is now when you start tuning into becoming who you get to be in order to have what you want. So, in order to really have something you don't have already, you have to become that person that has it already. And this is the secret to living the life you truly want. And so, re-envisioning is about looking forward. It's about liberating yourself from the identity of the past that was keeping you trapped in playing small. It's really about aligning yourself completely with your vision. And this takes courage, right? So on a vision call with a client I mentioned earlier, and I asked her, I said, what it is that you'd like to have every year? And she says 200,000. And intuitively, I chose to dig in. And the reason I did this was because I thought, I think she's playing small. And what came up was that 200,000 was the amount that she had earned in her corporate job. And in the end, she chose to invest in the program. And in the first month of working with me, she signed up her 200,000 client. And why am I sharing this with you? It's simply because she had to release the old version of herself so that she could embrace and embody the version of herself that was able to even contemplate one client at 200,000. This is a huge shift. Now, this is not about being ego driven, right? Because it's essential for you to really step into expressing all of yourself when you want to play big, when you want to play to win. And this expression of self is not about being proud or cocky. It's truly about expressing all your gifts in the understanding that your gifts are not for you. Your gifts are there so you can show up and serve the world. So playing big, having a big vision that's like a little carrot that enables you and encourages you on that journey of self-development. Big dreams support and serve the world. And so it's absolutely important for you to understand that re-envisioning is as much about having that new situation, having what it is you want, as it is about being the person that you truly want to be. Now, what is the vision that you are truly hiding in your heart right now? What are the desires that you're just not daring to share because you just worry that if you share them, you might be disappointed, you might disappoint other people may laugh at you, or you may even fail? And let me ask you this, at the end of your life, what are you going to regret more? Having gone through it and maybe not succeeded, or having not even tried at all? So it's super important that you really understand that the failure or the success is secondary. What are the gifts you're activating? What are the skills you're acquiring? What are the versions of yourself you're revealing as you play to win instead of simply playing not to lose? So, my invitation is to go for it. You've got this. And to make sure that on your journey, to truly live an extraordinary life. You invest in the support that you require. Surround yourself by extraordinary community. Invest in a coach who's going to hold you high, because there will be points where all you want to do is give up. There will be points where you simply say, who did I think I was? There will be points where you just say, I really don't know where to go. I'm confused. I feel stuck. I can't go any further. And that might be true if you are functioning alone, but surrounded by the right type of community, getting the right kind of support, you will succeed. And so, another thing I really want to land here is that it's not about waiting until you are ready, waiting until you are healed, waiting until you are well to begin. No, it's about right now choosing, committing to that vision, right now committing to find out what that vision is, what that purpose is, right now saying, I will keep taking one step after another. And it is in that process that you become ready. It's not by waiting for the readiness. No, no, no. And so my invitation is this. Any goal that you have set yourself for 2024, or even in terms of your life, you really want to look at that and ask yourself, have I come from a space of courage or have I come from a space of comfort? If you've come from a space of comfort, then it means that you will play small and you will remain smaller than you truly can be. If you've come from a place of courage, then this is stepping into revealing parts of yourself that you may not even realize exist, activating gifts that you may not even be completely aware of. And this is what I call stepping into the world in service. I'd love to hear your comments. If you have found this useful, if this has triggered any thoughts of, oh my goodness, there's something I get to be doing, if this has inspired you in any way, I'd love you to like, I'd love you to subscribe, and I'd love you to share with somebody who may need to hear this today. Love and light.